And then we'll fire off this offense up War Machine ult, and well, alright then. What's up, guys? So today we're talking about the Power Armor team. So I've been really impressed with this team, and I wanted to make a video about them. But the reason that I hadn't already made a video about Rescue and the Power Armor team is because I was waiting for Rescue to get fixed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Monday evening, Rescue's ult got corrected to what it should have been, which is ready on turn 2. But up until about a day and a half ago, Rescue's ult was the wrong energy cost, and you couldn't ult until turn 3, and it completely threw off the entire rhythm of the team. It actually made Rescue really pointless, and honestly, you should replace Rescue with the old ult with pretty much anyone else on the team. But now that they fixed the ult and she can ult on turn 2, they're actually a really, really dangerous team. They basically function as a tech team, and I've been running Vision as the 5th on the team, so they are a tech team, and her ult is incredible because she goes before everyone else takes their second turn. So this ultimate will remove 4 negative effects, which is pretty much all negative effects for all intents and purposes, from herself and all allies right before they take their turn 2, and she gives them all offense up, well, herself and all the Power Armor allies anyway, for 2 turns. And the reason this is a big deal is because all of their turn 2s are massive AoEs. Falcon has a giant AoE. Iron Man, you can use his giant AoE, or you can use the Unibeam. I actually like to go with the AoE. War Machine, obviously, giant AoE. And Vision won't get the offense up because he's not Power Armor, but he will still use his AoE on turn 2, which is great because he removes any buffs. So if the enemy team has any defense ups, he'll clear them right before everyone else lets off all their damage. So it's just a really, really potent combo. So the reason I wanted to make this video is I have gotten to use them once in War so far with the fixed Rescue ult, and they punched up 85,000 power into defenders effortlessly. It was just an easy, clean win. Not only that, but the defenders were boosted, which means they all had all the deflects. So if they can do that kind of damage, I've heard that they can beat Brotherhood, I've heard that they can beat Fury Shield, so we're going to take them in 8-3 in Blitz and put them to the test and see what we get. Having said that, try to keep in mind that this team is made for War, so as good as they may look, here are all the things that they will have additional access to in War. Firstly, you've got the Rescue ult. In War, it'll apply immunity to herself and all allies for 2 turns, so that's a nice perk. On the special, it'll apply 2 regen to all allies instead of 1 in War. On the passive, on spawn, all the Power Armor allies will spawn with barrier already. In War, whenever anyone drops below 50% health, they'll get even more barrier. So she'll basically make everyone a lot tankier in War. Then there's a couple other War-specific abilities. We've got Falcon's Basic will do an extra bonus attack if they have any positive effects in War. We have Falcon's ult, which will do 30% more piercing to primary and secondary attacks in War. And then we've got War Machine, who his ultimate, oh no, sorry, it's not his ultimate, it's his passive, yeah. He does 20% more damage in War, and you can upgrade that to be 30% more damage in War. So this team has the potential to be even more dangerous in War. But so here's the Power Armor team I'm working with. We got a 4 red star, 7 gold star Iron Man, level 70. They're all level 70. War Machine, 4 red star, 7 gold star. Falcon, we got 4 red star, 6 gold star. Rescue, we got 4 red star, 4 gold star. So Rescue's the baby of the crew. And then the final component, I have been using Vision here as the 5th. And Vision is 4 red star, 3 gold star. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this entire Power Armor team, they're all 4 red star, which is a pretty nice middle ground. And so yeah, this is what we're looking at. So let's take them for a spin. Alright, so I'm going to be hunting for the toughest matchups I can find, and this one looks pretty rough. That's a massive 7 red star JJ, and right off the bat we're looking at a punch up of what, 211 to 290, so about 80,000 power. Oh, and then there's a big Fury Shield, and then finally a big villain team. So I think we'll start with the defenders. We'll punch up 80k on the defenders, and then we'll move up to Fury Shield and see what else we can get. But I think this is a pretty good start. Like I said, I haven't actually used the team that much, so I'm going to be reacting, you know, probably the same as you guys. I'm seeing a lot of this for the first time as well, so. Alright, so we'll go ahead and barrier here. We'll go ahead and give speed up. Now this speed bar does overfill. And then we do want to go ahead and ability block Luke Cage here. I'm surprised that he just landed an ability block on a 7 red star JJ. I'm actually not sure how that happened. And then I think the most important one to take out is Iron Fist. We'll go ahead and use this right here. This will get him attacked by Punisher, but I think it's worth it to hit all their squishies. Alright, and then this should start off the combo. So this is going to remove any debuffs which no one has, but then we're going to get all of these offense ups. So they now have positive effects, so this should do quite a bit of damage. I'm going to go ahead and slow-mo these AoEs. Alright, Falcon's hitting everyone for between 24 and 30,000 damage, and that's the first AoE. We got more coming. Alright, he is gonna get hit by several counterattacks. Should be 4 counterattacks and the Punisher, but he's got the defense up, and he had some barrier absorb some of it. He's got good block. Now this should remove some of these pesky counters, so we'll go ahead and vision an AoE here. Alright, he will eat some counters as well. Alright, Iron Fist punches, rescues, lights out. And then we're going to use this offense up AoE from Iron Man. It's absolutely going to crush. So there's only one person left standing for the most dangerous of all of the AoEs, and that's the War Machine AoE. So it looks like punching up 80k on the defenders is just no sweat at all. I think we need tougher competition here. That's a 7 red star JJ. Well, she just folded Falcon in half, so that's something. But I don't really think we're in a lot of trouble. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit Luke Cage with this Unibeam just because, and that way War Machine can go ahead and scoop the double kill here. Oh, and we're finishing with style. Alright, so only 3 of them remain, but that wasn't too bad, considering how big of a punch-up that was. That was pretty quick and easy. By the end of the turn 2 barrage, they were pretty much leveled. So, let's see if we can find tougher competition. Holy crap. So recording this video, I had OBS crash, which is the program I use to record the videos. Then once I got that sorted, Bluestacks crashed. So I got that sorted, and then I got into a match, and the match locked up, you know, where you don't actually have any abilities to click, but the game thinks the match is still going, but you can't take any action. So essentially, the game crashed. All in a row. But anyway, we'll pick up here. So we just beat the defenders. Now we're going to try a match against Fury Shield. So it's not quite as big of a punch-up. This is like a 50? Almost 50k punch-up into Fury Shield. And this is without Medic, which is interesting. But so let's see how this goes. I don't know what we're in for. I've actually never played this matchup, but I have faith. Possibly misplaced. So they're going to get to take 5 turns before we get any, so I hope they're gentle. Alright, Operative wastes that on a heal. He summons. Alright, that hit War Machine. That seemed to hurt. Alright, that only removed War Machine's defense ups. Man, they hit Rescue really hard. That's not good. So Rescue is really essential to making this work, so I hope that that's enough to save Rescue. I would really like to ability block Nick Fury, so let's hope that Vision can successfully land it. Alright, good. We did get that ability block, so that's good. They do have a bunch of buffs, so we will get a lot of turn meter here, so that's good. And I think it'll remove that stealth, too. Yeah, alright, so that's a good amount of turn meter. So, normally, I would save the Iron Man AoE for the offense up, but I want to get these summons off the field right away. So let's go ahead and fire this off. He'll eat a couple counters for this, but he's got a lot of armor. He's tough. He'll be alright. Alright, this will get War Machine shot by Trooper, but again, I think we'll be okay here. Alright, excellent. Here we go. So this is the turn 2, so Rescue has done her job. Alright, she lost her offense up and she's gone, but that's okay. It's time to unleash the AoE Wombo combo, so we'll let Falcon go first. I'd say that was pretty effective. We'll let Vision follow up with this AoE. Looks good. We've got the offense up Iron Man Unibeam, so we'll go ahead and use that, even though it's into a defense up. And then I believe War Machine can go ahead and clean this up. Not too shabby, and look at all those extra positive effects. Alright, and Falcon takes her out. So, not too shabby. They punched up just fine. 50, 60k, something like that, and a Fury Shield. Not too shabby. Let's see what else we get. I'm hoping we can get a Brotherhood matchup. So we fought Defenders. Alright, this is a scary one. This is a Hero Brawler team with a Drax. But it's a scary Hero Brawler team because it has Spider-Man. So they're going to defense down our defense ups. So if we can survive the opening barrage, I think we'll be okay. But if Black Panther gets any kills, and there's a Gear Tier 13 Black Panther, so this is a tough matchup. Let's see how this goes. I'm a little bit concerned for this one. They're going to hit pretty hard. I don't know if they have the sustain to make it all the way to the end of turn 2, but we'll see. I guess we do have the option to offense down someone with the War Machine basic, but it'll probably be stuck on Drax. Alright, so the good news is we spawn with defense up, and it looks like Spider-Man is actually among the slower characters. Let's throw this barrier up. Alright, so he landed one defense down. Not too shabby. I guess if we can land this ability block on these two, we'll prevent further Drax taunt, and we saved ourselves from this Marvel AoE. Let's grab the turn meter here. Two of them have positive effects, so that's good. We'll go ahead and use this basic, and we'll save the AoE for the full proper Wombo combo. Let's do some damage to Miss Marvel there. She's pretty tanky. Alright, Rescue will start off the combo here. And here we go. So Vision will go and we'll strip positive effects. That prompts her to taunt, but that's fine. Falcon will do his drive-by AoE, and I'm already thinking we're going to be just fine here. Well, that's certainly hurt. So fortunately, War Machine put a taunt on Black Panther. I would love to fire off this unavoidable AoE, but I'm afraid that Black Panther's AoE will kill Vision and give him a reset. We'd probably still be fine, but better safe than sorry. Let's just take him out. And then we'll fire off this offense up War Machine ult, and well, alright then. I guess they can handle that matchup no problem. Alright, and even though it's 50, because it locked up during one of the matches, I'm going to hunt for one more. I didn't get a Brotherhood matchup, but again, I've had people tell me that they punch up into Brotherhood. So I'm going to go ahead and try the Guardians. Now that is a really high red star rocket. So this is, I would describe this as worst case scenario, because they don't have too much to prevent not attacking Drax and Groot. So the AoEs are going to have to take out Rocket, and if Rocket gets the energy from Star-Lord, this could be the end of the Power Armor team. But I'll go ahead and drop the 50 cores, and we'll try punching up on a Guardian team with a massive Rocket, which is probably the most threatening version of a Guardian team that these guys are going to face. And Yeah, I mean, Star-Lord and Rocket will get to do their burst early, so I'm just hoping they target anyone who isn't rescue, because everyone else can take a hit pretty well. Alright, we got a lucky vision dodge. They went after War Machine. He's got a little barrier there. Let's go ahead and give him some more barrier. That ought to hold him. Let's go ahead and ability block those two. Alright, that's good. That's 2 positive effects, so we'll get some speed bar here. And we'll go ahead and hold that AoE for the Wombo combo. Please don't chain into group. Okay, good. I think War Machine is going to get slowed by hitting group, but he doesn't have a choice. Everything he does is AoE, so... Oh, he resisted it. Well, can't complain about that. Alright, let's kick off this combo. So, there go the offense ups. We'll let Falcon take the first swing here. Not too shabby. We got a lot of taunts up now, but Vision should be able to clear him there. Excellent. Let's go ahead and drop the Iron Man AoE. And finally, even beating out Rocket's next turn is War Machine. And I think this will clean him up. Oh, Drax, the lone survivor, survives the rescue basic, survives the vision basic, but he's not going to survive the offensed up Unibeam. Farewell, Drax. But, man, there you go. So, they're pretty much just a perfected version of the tech team in that they have a crazy turn 2 wombo. If you don't have a strong rescue, but you have everyone else on this team and you like the way they're performing, you can put Merc Lieutenant in for rescue and he'll function very similarly. Merc Lieutenant will give everyone speed up, which is similar to Falcon. He'll get them to their turn 2 quicker, and he'll give 1 turn of offense up to everyone. So they will still have offense up on their AoEs, they just won't have it for the turn after that as well. And he won't remove the debuffs like Rescue does. So if anyone is offense downed or ability blocked or blinded or anything like that, they're still afflicted by that. But all in all, I'm really surprised. They had no trouble with really any matchup, and this is a handicapped version of this team. They are just absolutely ferocious in war. So as you guys can see here, this is a top tier Alliance War offense team, hands down. So I've seen a lot of reviews talking about how bad Rescue is, and on her own, just Rescue on a random team, she is not impressive at all, but as part of the Power Armor team, she really pulls their combo together in an awesome way. And in War, she's given everyone so much barrier that it's really hard to shut them down or get anyone killed before it's actually time to go ahead and run that round of turn 2 AoEs. So yeah, I mean, I think the footage speaks for itself, so I hope you guys like what you saw, and I will see you guys real soon. Peace!